Hello aspirants, I am Eskerot here. I hope all of you must be doing last round of preparation because the exam is approaching. It is scheduled to be held, as all of you know, in July this year. So you must have been in the middle round of your preparations. So what I want to say in this video is how to crack how to secure the desired cutoff mark in the CSAT paper. See, we do not pay as much attention as we pay to the GS paper 1. We do not pay as much attention to GS paper 2. So therefore, many talented people who have secured good marks in GS1 but are unable to be qualified in the preliminary examination because they are unable to secure the required cutoff marks in the GS2. It is not that key, this paper is not as important as GS1. It is as important because unless you secure 66 marks out of 200, even if you secure good marks in GS1, your name will not be there in the list. So you should not give a lackadaisical approach or a careless approach to this paper. This paper requires continuous attention at least. And I will suggest you that please provide 2 hours or 3 hours every week to have some coverage over these areas, some different areas. We will discuss the various things that are found in this syllabus. What way we can crack we will be able to crack this paper and we will secure the good marks. Okay, so therefore this paper video is named as OPSC Preliminary CSAT Strategy Sampurna Nirdeshavali. ठीक है जी. Before that, you must be inspired by this inspiring quote of the famous man Winston Churchill. Even if you are going through hell, keep going. So continuity will bring us from failure to success. If we do not pursue continuity, if we do not have perseverance, we will remain in failure always. So better to continue, even if we are in hell. So even if we are in most tragic situation in our life or in most disturbed situation in life, we should keep going so that we will cross the difficult roads and be on the good road or good track. So keep going always. Let's see this is a program of Government of India, Pradhan Mantri Shram Yogi Mandhan Yojana. It is launched by Ministry of Labour and Employment. This may be helpful for your prelim examination. So with regards to CSAT strategy, if we look at CSAT strategy, first of all, remember it is, as all of you know, it is paper 2, GS paper 2, and total marks is 200. And you have to secure 66. You have to, out of 66, that is 33% of the total marks in order to be qualified, in the prelim. And provided you secure cutoff marks in the GS1. So by securing marks in GS1 will enable you to be in the list, but it is a condition, it is a precondition that you have to secure 66 marks out of 200 marks total provided in the CSAT paper. So why it is very risky? Because we people do not pay attention regularly to this paper. If you look at the syllabus of this paper, these are something that you are very conversant with. Just need a periodical preparation on these things. You need periodical preparation. So I will suggest you to spend at least 2 to 3 hours every week to have a look on this paper or previous year ones. You can also look over the previous year on of UPSC CSAT papers. So these are exactly almost same things. So that will just definitely help you to crack this paper. So there are comprehensions, there are interpersonal communication skills. In this area you can also score because this does not require any preparation. This requires only some understanding language, English language, and get the situation. So interpersonal skills. Then you are also decision making case. In decision making you can do it on your own if you understand the situation and give a positive message, give a positive viewpoint. So there will be option that what you will do in a particular situation. So that does not require any preparation, that requires only of your understanding. So only practicing the previous year ones you can do it. A lot of questions on problem solving from reasoning books, you can do it well. So that marks will also count. I will show you how much marks are coming on this problem. So problem solving is also an area where you can work, and in case of English language and comprehension you can also do better. Reading a comprehension and getting the answer is not very a difficult one. Just you need to understand the topic. So don't be in a hurry. Just read the passage carefully. So these are the area where you can score your cut-off marks, I think. And if you are comfortable in reasoning or general mental ability, that will also help you some little bit experience. So let us see the papers. What are there in the questions first. Let us see the question area. I brought the question for you to see. So see, there are 200 marks. 200 marks is there. So 200 marks, and you can see that there are 200 marks. Basically 200 marks is there, and with regards to, there is a passage. So in passage there is a not very long passage, so you can read the passage well and underline the major areas where it is possible. So some factors just requires 5 to 10 minutes to read the passage carefully. After reading the passage, you will come across, there is also Odia given in the such an added advantage, because having Odia interpretation, you will be able to understand the passage well and can answer better. So that is also a good help for all of you, because unless if you are unable to understand the passage comfortably in English, then you can read its Odia counterpart. So in order to enable you to understand the topic and answer the question perfectly, that will also be an added advantage. And there are 2.5 marks each questions, 2.5 marks. So you can see that one passage have 4 questions. So if you answer correctly the 4 questions, then you will get 10 marks. In this way, you can collect the things, and there are number of questions. There are 8, 9, 10 questions. So in this answering this complete passage will give you 25 marks. So 25 marks is not a small mark, because you have to reach the target 66. So I think you should focus on the passage first. Passage reading is must. Those who are not well conversant in general mental ability or data interpretation, because those who are preparing for civil service are not very good at mathematics, I hope so, except some people from that field. So that is why I will advise you to work on the comprehension and try to answer the questions correctly, so that you will get comfortable marks and will reach the targeted cutoff marks. So there you can see in one passage you get 10 questions. So out means 10 means 25 marks. So it is not difficult to read the question well and answer them perfectly, because I have seen the questions, they are very easy. They are passage based. So the answer lies in the passage. Better you have to do that. Better you have to do that and get the desired mark. Then you will find another passage also. There are 11, 12, 13 and 14, 15, 16, 17, 16 questions. Even 6 questions are there on the passage. So you will get also 15 marks. So in working on the passage, you are getting 40 marks. If your passages are well done and answer correctly, then you have reached 40 marks. So reading comprehension for a civil servant aspirant, or who is preparing for civil service examination, reading lot of gamut of things on GS and in English, it is not difficult for a civil service aspirant to crack on this. So you have to pay adequate attention, because you are going to answer 80 questions, and total you have how much marks you have. If you see, you have that is you have 2 hours. So in 120 minutes you are going to attend 80 questions. So question wise distribute the time and accordingly answer the passage as correctly as possible. As far as practicable, you have to answer the questions very well so that you will get 40 marks totally. Then touch the aptitude area if you are comfortable with. There are certain little bit questions in between, like the GS questions or in which year Facebook was launched. So you will get certain questions like this. That is there. Then you have decision making questions. It is an informal gathering occurs when a group of people get together in a casual, relaxed manner. Which situation given below is the best example of informal gathering? Debating club meets on the first Sunday morning of every month. After finding out about his salary rise, Jay and a few colleagues go out for a quick dinner after work. Mina sends out 10 invitations for a bachelor's party she is giving for supper. Or whenever she eats at a Chinese restaurant, Rup seems to run into Divya. So that is informal gatherings. So you can better answer these questions because these are the situation based, which is an informal group. And this type of question you will find a lot of questions on that. And here is reasoning also, reasoning questions. If you are comfortable in that, you can work out them. These are not very difficult questions. So if you read some questions, you can work out them. They are based on common mental ability. Okay. So these are the questions you can see, verbal and non-verbal reasonings. Then statement based questions also, try it one if possible. Otherwise directly go to these are the aptitude area, data interpretation. These are the data interpretation area. If you are comfortable, then you can work out them. Okay. So these are the major things by securing 44 and collecting the questions on decision making questions. This year the decision making questions was very few and far between, but some years you will find some difficult decision making questions. So what they need to, those who are not conversant in reasoning and mental ability, they can opt for passage and decision making and problem solving questions. It will also be counted to total 66 or 70. So you can achieve that. Be conversant with that. And in case of general reasoning, you can attend also various questions because they are the common things that you have to work on that. They are not require any the theoretical knowledge on that. You can work out on that. Then in the group question, group based question or other reasoning questions you can attend. So those who are not comfortable in aptitude and data interpretation and reasoning, you can focus on comprehension questions, you can focus on decision making questions, you can focus on problem solving questions because they are common human things. You can also judge the questions and their answers. Decision making questions are very good to work to attend. You can attend it and it will help you to secure the percentage of marks that is required to be eligible to qualified in the prelims examinations. So I think so because the decision making questions are there. This year decision making questions were not very in good number, but some years it will come in good numbers, but there will be definitely 2-3 passages. And some years you will find grammar questions also, very easy grammar questions, and vocabulary also. I have seen in 2022 papers there were vocabulary, synonyms, antonyms. So questions change, but you will get at least 40-50 questions on English, so that will definitely help you to work on. ठीक अच्छे basis generally you have to focus on the English passages. That is most important things. So if I tell you that what you will do, I will suggest you to work on first the things that is required. First focus on English comprehension. English comprehension. It will enable you to 30 to 40 marks. Doing comprehension is not a great thing for you people, because you are conversant in English. You have been you have been reading much text in English in GS papers. So it will not be very difficult thing for you to understand the passage and answer it correctly. Please put much time, effective time on reading the passage carefully and underline the main things, then go to the questions and answer it carefully. Look at the time also, that is most important part. So first attend the comprehension part, English comprehension passages. They will definitely help you to add 30 to 40 marks. Then if English grammar question, English grammar or vocab questions, that will be meant to 5 to 10 marks maybe there, that differs. Then your decision making questions will be there for 5 to 7 or 5 to 10 marks. Decision making questions are there some years. Decision making questions, interpersonal communication questions, that is 5 to 10 marks also there, average questions. Then problem solving also, problem solving questions, that will be 5 marks. Sometimes are general reasoning questions. Those who are not even conversant in reasoning, they can do it also. There are group questions like A, B, C, D, and you have to choose who are the members and other things like this and that. So general reasoning jota achi part. So average student can do it in this way. If you are conversant in reasoning and aptitude, then you will be in better placed. That is another thing. But if you are not conversant in reasoning and data interpretation and general mental ability, you can focus on these areas. And if you are conversant in those areas, then you can answer better. So another thing is, answer every questions, possible questions that you are comfortable. Don't leave the question. Some people think that it is a qualifying paper, so not necessary to attend all the questions. They attend some 70 marks or 80 marks or 100 mark questions, then leave it unattended. That is a very destructive habit. Attend all questions possible. Spend the 2 years comfortably and try to go to that area where you are not comfortable and try to read out the questions, try to understand it. You can get also some solutions. Although there is minus marking, but still try on. First do the comfortable the questions those you are very conversant with, so that you will be able to make some percentage, make some marks. First reserve some marks. So by doing this, those who are not conversant in reasoning and English aptitude, they can go in this way. They can focus on English comprehension first, then English grammar vocab if any questions are there, then decision making questions will be there, definitely 5-10 marks questions will be there. Decision making questions are not learned, rather they are practiced. You have to, as a judge, and every decision should be positive in nature. You have to see the government compulsion. Suppose a situation is given ki there is a relief measure, ki there is a flood in the area, as a collector what you have to do. You have to look at everything, the capacity of the government and the powers of the collector and the interest of the people. So the option will be there. Suitable options are there. You can better choose the options. It is not difficult to attend problem solving questions. In ethics paper you must have been reading all these things. So decision making questions are easy to crack, easy to attend, and I think most of you will be able to find the right answer in this question. So try on that first. Then go to the problem solving questions if any. Then there are 2 questions or 1 questions are there, so you can attend them correctly. Then general reasoning, group question, group based questions, or any types of reasoning questions, you can attend that. In this way you will be at least in a position to secure the cutoff marks. Then try to attend other questions also. Aptitude part, go to the aptitude part. See that if any mathematics is there, arithmetic, because they are arithmetic in nature, you can do that. And data interpretation part also you can do it as a common, because you must have read these things at your 10th or 9th level. So just remind it. And so previous preparation is required. Yes, previous preparation is required by Venn diagram, bar diagram, how to interpret the data, how to collect the data. So that is very not difficult part to cover. As we overlook these areas and we do not give more importance to this area and we do not have regular touch with these areas, so we fail to understand the topic, understand the data at the time on the exam paper. So why should not you have a previous look at them? So look at least 2-3 hours every week 2-3 hours every week, so that you will be able to even attend the data interpretation questions. So don't underestimate this paper. First, what is the message? What is the message of this video? That you don't underestimate this paper, because unnecessarily you will lose a chance. You are well prepared in GS1. Most people focus 99% of their time effort to the GS paper 1, and only 1%. That is also that is also doubtful. So therefore, we are not in a position to secure the 66 out of 200 marks. That is the logic, and you all of you must be agree with me in this regard, because this is the thing why we are not securing, or we are failing in this paper. I have heard from many talented people, they have not qualified prelims because they were unable to secure the minimum cutoff marks that is designated for this paper. That is the most very terrifying thing for us. So you have to keep attention on all these things and prepare. Look, at least spend 2-3 hours every week looking at this paper from previous year question solutions, or any reasoning book or data interpretation book. You can also look at the math arithmetic levels in 7th class or 10th class, 9th class. Just get an average idea how to interpret the Venn diagram, how to interpret the bar diagram, how to collect the data. This is, as an educated person, it is not difficult for us to interpret the data. We need just a previous practice on that, so that you will save time and work out the questions in the designated time provided for that questions. Okay, so don't overestimate this paper. And overlook this paper also, because they are very important, and attend questions those you are comfortable with, and also try some questions on that paper. So try to answer at least above 150 out of 200, or more than 120 marks in your paper, so that you will be expecting 66 out of them. And in case of you are not comfortable with aptitude and reasoning, you are there to focus on the comprehension part, the grammar part, the decision making part, as I have noticed. So this is the things I think my viewpoint will definitely help you in cracking this paper. Wish you all the best for your future endeavor, and just put emphasis on that. Okay, and hope all of you doing this. So we are also conducting this number of CSAT papers in our YT channels. You can subscribe Ada 247 OPSC channel and do it, see it, and the level of questions. There are many CSAT videos in Ada 247 OPSC channels. You can access it and have an idea about how to crack this paper. Okay, we have also a unicorn batch, that is foundation batch from prelim, mains and interview guidance. It is a composite batch, and CSAT is also included. It is a completely foundation batch covering 1 year of things, and the videos are valid for 2 years. So this is quite reliable batch as far as EdTech platforms are concerned. These are very reliable batch, and it is working well. Then we have also that OPSC batch. Okay, so therefore this is the message to you, and hope that this video will definitely help you in understanding the paper. Okay, do well and expect success in the upcoming examination. Wish you all the best for your future endeavor again. Thank you very much to all of you.